Yep.
Quiet on the set.
Everybody quiet on the set.
Quiet on the set.
Everybody quiet.
Quiet.
Hey y'all, we are live and in color.
Yes.
Yo,
yes.
we matching in the green family, son.
Exactly. We are in the green today.
Okay. Fall is here.
Yes. We did tell y'all we was probably gonna start going earlier.
We did.
Because
That
it really is going to help me. Like, seriously, it's really going to work for me. So
it actually works for both of us.
Yeah.
But it definitely helps her. But
So
it helps my day go a whole lot smoother now.
So good afternoon. Monica, Director of Communications and Special Projects here at the St. Paul Community Baptist Church.
Yes, and Reverend Lewis, the one and only, a.k.a. Reverend D. Dub. And I also want to start by giving a shout out to, as we always tell you guys, we love to meet you in person whenever you are here.
Wait, you said it was at 8 o'clock?
Yes, it was at 8 o'clock.
Go ahead, because I'm about to say something. Go.
Oh, God. Don't be killing my moment.
I'm not.
Oh, I was going to say, I'm trying to spread love here, okay?
It's the Brooklyn way.
Yes, it is, indeed. So, Lizzie Mail came to me at 8 o'clock, and she showed her face. So, Lizzie Mail, I want to give you a special shout-out as we start this off. It was a pleasure to meet you in person. So,
Lizzie Mail, I didn't meet you, though.
Oh, so that's your shade?
It's not shade. It's a statement.
That's what you really want to do?
It's a statement.
That's really
that's
what
all
you want
that
to
it
do?
is. Hello,
So
Velvet.
you're going to kill me?
Hello, Christina.
Oh,
Christina.
Velvet and Christine Hall.
Okay, Christine Hall.
Yes.
Hi.
Morning, guys.
How are you? Thanks for joining us. Afternoon.
Forgive me. Yes.
Yes, almost.
Well, yeah.
I was here, Lizzie Mel, during 8.
She didn't know how to
8.
find you, B. That ain't her fault.
I don't stand on the pulpit.
But that, again, that's not her fault.
Then it's your job to bring the people.
We really going to do this?
I feel away. I feel away.
I see.
That I didn't
like
get to meet Lizzie Mel.
Like your whole vibe is just like...
And that you didn't make that happen. Who else is watching? Elsie, you ain't never on. Hello.
Right.
How are you? Who else is on? Thank you guys for jumping on. A whole bunch of you jumped on
jumping on this early.
Yeah. So,
in big droves. So,
it
okay,
also is kind of lunchtime, so maybe people have a few minutes.
That is true.
But,
good point.
We don't have that much this week.
Oh, yeah, we're very short this week.
Very short this week, so, and that's great. So.
Oh, it's great?
I mean, because it's not like we're just reading forever and talking stuff up. So.
Oh, and your one and only Hello X. Oh,
hey,
and Miss Yvonne.
Hey, Miss Yvonne,
yeah,
how are you? Millicent.
What?
Wow, people are really coming on today.
What's good? I'm gonna say
Millicent and my love. Is she flying today? My love. So anyway, let's start.
All right. You want me to kick it off or you kick it?
I'll start it off.
All right, ladies
Folks,
first.
The trip to Alabama. There's still some seats. I'm telling you, you're gonna want to be on this trip. Oh, okay, good. Why you got so much? Yes, why is that? Hi, Lamar.
Myra X, we don't put our business on live stream. We do this off the set, okay? Quiet on the set.
Thank you for everyone. If you haven't signed up for the trip, there's still a few. You, Stace, all the way from across the country. How are you?
We got a good crowd.
We do. Yeah, but there's still a few seats left for the Montgomery trip. I'm telling you. I think it posted. If it didn't, it's going to. Mm-hmm. A post about it's a tour, like a mini overview of the museum that we're going to be visiting when we go to. Oh God, I'm all over the place with this announcement. Man. You know why? Because look what I did.
OMG.
It's
that was supposed
crazy.
To be here.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. Ooh. So anyway.
Okay, really though.
But we know what we're supposed to be saying. But
right.
There's if I didn't post the video already, it's gonna post. It's Lester Holt from NBC Nightly News, and he did a tour of the the Legacy Museum from enslavement to mass incarceration, and it's very insightful. Just to give you a sneak peek, it's not a full tour, so you're like, I don't gotta go now because I done seen Lester Holt. No, it's just a little bit so you can kind of wet your whistle and see what's going on.
Thank you, Miss Crystal.
Monica, stand in the foyer after service so people can see
you.
Amen. Rev D Dub, keep doing what you do.
Amen.
I got nothing but love for y'all.
Amen.
Hi, Nicole, love. Crystal, that's great insight.
You will not.
No, seriously, that's great insight. And yeah, definitely. I think maybe I'll try to do that. I'm not here this weekend, so maybe the following week. But thank you. Yes, Miss Yvonne says she's keeping track. She's the
Oh, cool.
Hostess with the mostest in that regard of keeping track of how many people, who's in what room, and all that good stuff. So get your seat, and you're gonna want to go on this trip. Like, seriously, we talked about it before. Rev went with Pastor and Dr. Bernstein, and just came back. All of them was like screaming about how this museum was so impactful. If you've gone to the museum in DC, it's like, not as huge as that, but same impact in terms of level and the curating and stuff like that. So come on through.
What's up, Cole?
And
yes,
get your
you
seat.
got that right. We are.
Yes, we are in Elders Hall. So yeah, and to top it all off, we're gonna go to church and worship with Reverend Speller, our very first Lilly Foundation pastor in residence, who is the pastor of United Church of Christ in Montgomery, Alabama, and him and his family. Shout out to him, his wife Crystal, and the kids. Now he has 3 kids. If you didn't know, he has a newborn. Just had a child, son, I think it was a couple of weeks ago. So it's going to be an action-packed, fun-filled trip. And we just hope everybody that wants to go will go. And just join us on this. Again, January 18th through the 20th, 2020, MLK weekend. So we're going to be traveling that Saturday, coming back that Monday. Everyone, I hope, got off because it is MLK weekend on that Monday. And then you can go back to work Tuesday and just be like, just that much more encouraged and invigorated from just connecting further with your history. So
for sure. And speaking of holidays, on November 12th, we will be closed.
Cerrado. I think that's how you say it in Spanish.
I'm saying in English. We closed. Okay. There will be no doors open.
Yes.
The building won't be open. No one will be in their office. We will be shut down in observance of Veterans Day. So as you all know, we generally have that Monday off. But in addition to that Monday, we will also be off that following Tuesday. Okay?
Think of veteran that day. Think of veteran on November 11th.
For sure.
Tomorrow is the My Alpha Village Elders meeting, November 6th, immediately following the noonday watch service. Now, I just got some insight from my Alpha Village Elders from Miss Yvonne, because I'm not a village elder, so I didn't know how it worked. But it's kind of a period, so you have to wait. If you aren't in it right now, you have to wait until they open it up.
Oh, okay.
Which she said will be sometime early next year, in the first quarter of next year, probably. And then, you join and participate in everything that it is that they do. And then you get your official installation and all that stuff during my office season 2020.
Oh, okay. So it's cyclical.
Right. So if you're not in it, it's not like, you hear this announcement and you're like, oh, okay, well, I'm a senior, I'm an elder, so I'm going to go. No, it's really not that simple. They have it's like a small group that has some meat and I don't want to call them rules on it, but it's just like the way that they do things. It's kind of ritualistic. And Pastor been talking a whole lot about sacred memory. So it's ritualistic in that way, and it's important for you to start from a certain time in a process to continue through and to get the most out of it for yourself. So,
right.
But those who are village elders, you have a meeting tomorrow after noonday watch at 1 o'clock.
Oh, Rakeisha. What's up, girl? So, dang, we are on our last announcement.
We are on our last announcement.
Wow, B. Okay, so mark your calendars for the next cycle of weekly grief share seminars, beginning this Saturday, right?
It does start this Saturday.
10:30 to 1 p.m.
Slow down, 10:30 to 12:30.
I know what I'm thinking about, but I say that afterwards, yes.
Oh, that's not on here, and it should have been. I took it out because I'm preparing.
You slipping, B. 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m.
Right.
Grief share will be. Is there a location that's still being determined?
Grief share is still being determined. I need to speak to Elder.
Okay, so we'll give you
look for the signs. Look for the posted signs if you come through.
About where they'll be, okay? And in addition, also on the 9th, it's finally here, y'all. Shred Day. We've been prepping.
I gotta give you my stuff. It's right in my car.
Yeah, we've been prepping since August, and it is now here. Okay?
You guys should be bringing like those barrels that people use to ship back to the islands. Y'all should be coming in here with that.
Facts. Y'all should come ready. So again, that's going to be
thank you, Lamar. Thank you. We will say it.
I lost my train of thought.
Shred Day.
Oh yeah, Shred Day. That's happening at 10:30 as well till 1 or until the truck gets filled. So we'll be right here for the church. Yours truly. I'll be filling in for Sissy, and I'll be right out front, and we're gonna get some shredding.
Yes, please and thanks. Get out from under that paper. And even if you just have a little bit because you haven't been preparing for whatever reason, bring what you can. Bring what you have. Because, we want you to take advantage. This is your tires at work. We want the truck to be used.
Yes.
For the reason that has been brought here. Today is election day. Thank you for that reminder, Lamar. If you have not voted, please go and get your vote together. And just because it's not a big election, that's what people say, oh, it doesn't matter. Every single solitary vote counts. The end, period. If you were here on Sunday, you saw during the 8 o'clock service, or if you watched the stream, you saw our public advocate, Jamadi Williams, went up there, talked a lot about it. He talked about also flip the ballot over, because there are 5 things that you need to vote for as well. So vote. Our people, do we need to go and do a history lesson? I don't think so.
No, I think folks should know, especially with my offer just being over.
Come on now.
Folks should know.
There was a time we couldn't vote. For those of you that went and saw Harriet with us.
Facts.
There was so much that we couldn't do.
Yes.
Every election is a big election. Thank you, Myra. It's so true.
Amen, X.
Every single solitary one. There's a young lady that I know. She's not... she's preparing to run. She lives in Staten Island. I know her through an outside group that I'm in, and her name is Amoy Barnes. So if you live in Staten Island, check out Amoy, Amoy Barnes. But again, she'll be running in the 2020 cycle for, I can't even call her seat. I don't know what it's for, but she's young, and you got to take the step out to get a seat at the table to affect change.
Ooh, y'all preach.
Will it?
Yes, it will. Come on here. I heard that. Shoot.
And I shout out Amoy because, the fact that she's doing it. I mean, she's probably like in her young, early 30s or something, maybe mid. I don't know how old she is, but it's like, you got to be the change you want to see. And doing that is, running. Doing that is voting. You can't sit around with your arms poked out, your arms folded and your mouth poked out if you haven't voted.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
Yeah, that's true.
I need to get, if you don't know what your polling site is.
See, even X said, she said that was good, Sora. She told you that was a word. y'all better have took that word, because I'm using it.
He said y'all better have took that word.
I'm about to put that in the sermon. Like, real quick, G. I'm going to cite you. I'm going to give you credit.
Thank
I'm about
you.
to put that somewhere.
Right underneath here is the place, if you don't know where your polling site is, and this is not any shade on my soror because she knows that I love her, but she went to vote this morning, and she went to the wrong place. And she was like, wait, nobody's here. And then I was like, oh my gosh, look at this site that I'm about to give you. And she actually knew the site, and she was going there herself. And then she was like, oh yeah, because sometimes I know for me, where I vote, it sometimes changes. Like, we always vote at this one specific school, and there have been times that they've switched it to the junior high school. So, the website is voterlookup, all one word, .elections.ny.gov. So that's the site. I'm not saying anything to you, Myra.
I was going to say, Myra, see, now you get on me throwing shade, X.
First of all,
your own sword just put you
First
out
of all,
on
she told on herself. Let's be clear, because I never said her name.
But she didn't say you tell on herself.
I never said her name. Never.
You said it.
So there's that. So she ran right in there. I can't even talk about any sorors. Any Beta sorority has 100,000 members plus.
That is true, yo.
I did not say her.
Oh, God.
I knew you were going to say that. Because you did.
She really didn't say no names. That is true, though.
So, please vote today.
Yes.
Please vote. And not for nothing, Myra, your story was a cautionary tale. And you helped people. I promise you did. By us telling that. So, I want to know, if you vote today, take a selfie. Drop it in this thread and let us see it. So, we can, share it forward.
That's a good one.
So, we can share it forward and let people know, that you vote. Vote. That's all I got to say about that. And now what?
She's saying I got you shading her. I did not. I ain't got nothing to do. I have nothing to do with this.
I say don't forget who you are. Listen.
I had nothing to do with this.
Precisely, that's what I'm saying, and I did not say your name. And Elsie, thank you
to
say that
early.
you voted
Nice.
early. Thank you for taking advantage of that. That was the first time we had that here in New York, and I think that was so important and so major.
Oh, it's the first in New York?
Yeah, we don't have that. Like, I've always
heard
heard it in the South, and I'm like, dang, like, I wish we had that here. And, it was just good that we had that opportunity. I hope a lot of people took advantage of it, because that saves you from, if there's long lines or whatever. I hope they do it again in 2020, because that'll really help tremendously, because I remember when I had to go vote for
good luck, Nicole. You get the message. Yes, for today. Yes.
When Barack Obama was in 2008.
Yeah.
And the line was ridiculous, man. It was so long. Was it long? Down in North Carolina?
We was eating in line.
So long. But we waited. And, and I thought about that at that time. Like, dang, I wish we had early voting, because this, it could have kind of cut down on what it looked like.
Yeah.
So now we got it in New York, and hopefully it stays. Okay. But
I remember when Jamani said it's Sunday, but I thought early voting always been up here. I didn't know that this was the first.
Yeah. Fill out the back in front of the ballot. Yes, Lamar, we did say that for people to flip it over. Don't just do your ballot and throw it. Do whatever. Put it in the machine. Flip it over.
Because I do know, in regard, there's something very important on the back that I heard.
You know what? I just was looking at it.
Oh, you was?
I think I hope. Let me take a screenshot of this, and then I will go and look.
Because I know there's something specifically in regards to like cops, holding cops accountable.
And Jamani actually just had posted something.
Brutality.
That's how I saw. That's how I know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he didn't say. All 5 charter proposals. Oh, he didn't say it here. I thought he did. Lamar, you know what they are? If people need to flip the ballot, if you know what they are, put them.
Just say yeah. I know that's one of them, because I heard that in another service where they were really emphasizing that.
Okay.
That part on the back about like there's a law or some vote needed dealing with like police brutality and accountability.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Flip the ballot over.
Yeah. But Lamar, if you know the other aspects, put it in the chat so everyone can be aware, please.
I'm trying to find it really quick.
Yeah, Nicole, he did say vote yes to all. Yeah.
Election. Hey. Opinion. 5
proposals. You got it.
Mm-hmm. Vote yes on. Oh, well, that says something different. You see what that says?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if we can find it real quick. Ballot. What? Would adopt ranked choice voting or instant runoff voting. That's ballot question 1. Voters select up to 5 candidates, listing them in order of preference. Such a system could help prevent costly runoff elections that take place when no candidate has won a clear majority. Ranked choice voting has also been shown to increase voter participation and has been successfully used in Maine as well as in cities in the Midwest and California. And that makes sense to me that you would do that, because if there isn't enough, someone doesn't win by the majority, and then you got to do a whole nother election at a different date, get people to remember that date, get people to come out for that date. And typically when there's kind of weird elections like that come out of nowhere or something, like, people don't remember that, and the count and the participation is low of people that participate. So you don't want somebody going in ahead and winning because it's on some runoff. So that one makes sense. I like that one. The second ballot proposal would rightfully strengthen the Civilian Complaint Review Board, a semi-independent group that investigates, this is when you're talking about, that investigates reports of police misconduct against the public. So there's that. That's the second one. The third one, in recent years, most, though not all, of the corruption in New York has been found in Albany, not New York City. In large part, that's thanks to the city's strong system of campaign finance, along with a conflicts of interest board that oversees violations of the city's ethics rules. The city's conflict of interest board is made up of 5 members, all appointed by the mayor. The ballot proposal would allow the public advocate and the controller to appoint 2 of those members instead. So right now, the mayor has carte blanche to say who's on there and the 5 people. So this would give 2 other outside entities, the public advocate and the controller, the ability to name 2 people to that board. I like that.
I like that one too.
Ballot 4, this proposal would reinforce the city's already robust budgeting process by allowing the city to set aside money in a rainy day fund in the event of a downturn. The measure would require a change in Albany fiscal controls imposed by the state after the city's near bankruptcy in the 1970s require the city to keep a balanced budget, rules that have been welcome but also prevent the city from establishing a financial safety net. So I like that one.
Yeah.
That makes sense. And number 5, the final one, the ballot measure would give community boards an additional 15 to 30 days to review land use projects proposed by City Hall in the summer months when the community boards aren't in session. The city has an urgent need to build more affordable housing fast. Delaying that already lengthy, onerous? Onerous process isn't an option the city should consider. That's an interesting one. The ballot question also includes an innocuous measure that would require City Hall to give a summary of land use proposals to borough officials and relevant community boards at least 30 days before the public review begins. I understand that, I understand like the rationale in that saying, they're saying to say no, and this is the New York Times that I'm reading from.
Oh, this is no. Oh.
They say no to that one. I understand why, but I also understand the thought of why you should allow that, because when community boards aren't in session, so then it's just kind of like sitting around during the summer. So I get it. That's really something you got to think about. So that's that.
There you have it, folks. So
those are the 5. So flip your ballot.
Flip your ballot.
Please and thanks. Oh, thank God I took a screenshot.
Yeah, because you lost that whole...
Yes. Scholarship time. Scholarship time. The ranking candidates is shaky for me. Okay.
Understood.
Okay. And that's why we vote, because we can vote what we want and say, and our voice is our vote, how we feel about something. So, scholarship time. The Comcast NBC Universal Foundation anticipates awarding over 800 scholarships. The Comcast Leaders and Achievers Scholarship Program recognizes high school seniors for their community service, academic performance, and leadership skills. The award is $2,500, and it is due on December 6th at 5 p.m. You know how we do it. The link will drop later.
All right.
And
so it's a month.
There's plenty of time.
Got a whole month.
Get your life. High school seniors, parents of high school seniors, tell your child to get their lives
all together
and us do this, because let's not leave money on the table. I was just watching something the other day about, oh God, I wish I could remember the number. It was an exorbitant, like a ridiculous number, like 40. Oh, I hate to throw a crazy number. That's not right, but it felt like $44 million is left on the table, like of untapped aid for school.
Oh wow, interesting.
And cray.
Yeah, very cray.
And cray.
Very cray. Listen, we in our series, as you guys know, there's more.
Hello.
Like, there's not only more, there's plenty.
Plenty. Glory to God.
There's plenty. And it's funny that you said that too, because I heard...
You're completely off camera.
I know. I did the real fat joke. I leaned back.
You did.
I did. No, I was watching the interview with Byron Allen that you had sent me, and I was thinking about that number where he was talking about like how money isn't an issue in the country. He was like, because there's like,
come on.
He said there's $12 trillion.
Talk about it, people.
Liquidated.
Listen, I'm gonna date myself, and that's okay.
I was like, yo,
and
that's
Rev
crazy.
didn't know, and he's like, don't try it. I know. I wasn't trying to play him.
She was trying to play me.
I wasn't. I just know that I'm older than him, and sometimes there's some things that he might not know about. So who on here knows who Byron Allen is? If you know who Byron Allen is, drop it in the comments. Say how you know who he is, because I'm not going to say how I know. And you don't say how you know, because I think it was from 2 different ways that we knew him, too. Right? So if you know who Byron Allen is, drop it in the comments. And if you have not watched the Byron Allen, I encourage all to watch the Byron Allen interview on the Breakfast Club. He was on, I think, last week or something. I don't know. Put it in YouTube. Put it in your Googles. Find it. It's well worth.
She ain't see you Sunday either. Say you slipping. The people are saying they not seeing you.
I was here for 6 and 8.
People said they did not.
I had to get my hair did because I'm going away. So y'all know how that go. Glory, thank you, Pastor, for letting me leave a taste early so I could go get my hair did for my trip tomorrow.
Evidently.
So back to Byron Allen. It's set aside, what is it, like an hour?
Yeah, it's about an hour. It's about an hour.
Set aside the time. I'm telling you, you're going to be glad that you did.
It's very rich.
It's so rich in what he is talking about. Byron Allen has, thank you so much, Lamar. Byron Allen, listen to his story. Like, it is so encouraging, so inspiring, so knowledgeable about how money moves around in this country and how it relates to our community.
Right.
Come on with it. Take the time and invest in yourself and watch this interview. I'm telling you.
Nicole, what was he on this morning?
Yeah, what was he on?
I saw she said he was on this morning. What was
and
he on
Nicole,
this
was he talking about that Comcast thing?
Right. Because that's next week, right?
The case, the 13th.
The 13th, yeah. That's next week.
Mm-hmm. So, that's it.
I was going to say, that's it, y'all.
That's it. We've said. That's it.
We've actually extended it longer, but it probably could have been done like a whole
It probably
earlier.
Could have, but we get together and we start talking, it turns into a whole thing.
Correct. And the fact that you threw shade at your sword. She ain't even said nothing after that. So you heard her feelings.
Because she's working. What do you think of the... Thank you, Lamar. Lamar,
I was gonna say
are
Lamar,
you?
Yeah, I was going to say because Lamar is on it.
Yes, you are on it.
Okay, Nicole.
What census? Pastor is very interested, and if you were here on Sunday, you heard
I was on the stream.
Jamani mention it, or listen to the stream. Jamani, our public advocate, mentioned it as well. The census is so important, and it's funny because we were talking about it in the office afterward, and Trina was sharing. Pastor's administrative assistant was sharing about how, why it is our communities don't complete the census. And Jamani said that East New York had the worst, the lowest numbers of people that completed the census. And when you do complete the census, it is how the government determines how monies can get funneled to a community.
Correct.
And it made, as soon as the public advocate was talking about it, it made me remember and wonder. It's like it clicked in my head. If you've ever been over to New Lots Library, that library was looking crazy. Like at one, like really crazy. Like barely any books. It was just, I was like, what kind of library is this? What is happening? And then hearing him say that, and I think even at that time I thought about it, like, oh, and this was a couple years ago, but I was like, dang, they must not get any funding for this library. And that's exactly it, based on what the public advocate was saying and just how the census works. So when the census comes out, because it's in 2020, please complete your form. They're not going to come knocking on your door to pull you out of there. It doesn't work that way. It's just, you have to do it. If you live in a community, you can't live in a community. It's just like voting. Like, you can't live in a community, and if you care about it, you want the stuff like Gateway to continue to happen, the fresh vegetables and stoplights and just different things that you might, parks to be maintained and built and stuff like that for kids. You got to do the census because that's how the money gets funneled to the community. Why am I even talking?
Because I'm reading that you talking. We don't know yet, Nicole. We still in talks about that. Even though Pastor did make it clear on Sunday that he want St. Paul to be one of the pop-up sites. But as soon as we know, you guys will find out.
Lamar, we need you. Lamar,
you recruiting?
I surely am. We need you to be a part of this whole social justice piece on this end. Like, with the voting and the census and stuff like that. Come by, stop by, talk to me. Talk to Rev. I'm really serious.
Will you be able to be found for him to talk to you?
Oh, that's
Boo! Got him.
Did y'all hear how
everybody
he for real, man?
Listen, I had to. You about to leave me, B. I feel some type of way. Oh, by the way,
why do you keep doing that?
We cannot.
Oh, we can't do this. We got the poll next week.
Oh, so we gotta pre-record it.
We cannot.
How? Oh yeah, cause you leave. Oh shoot.
We can do it on Wednesday. Folks, this week at the Paul will be next week on Wednesday.
Right.
Since the church is closed. And I'm leaving for vacation. Right. So we can't record in time.
We didn't plan this ahead. So that was kind of fallback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is he?
Robert Nelson. He was in the choir. His name is Lamar.
Here comes. Why are you standing over there by the door?
Right.
Why not? Why not?
Hi, Robert.
That would be Yvonne.
That would be
Hillsman
Yvonne Hilton.
talking to us by the door.
Because she don't want to come on camera.
Exactly. So he said he want to come though, right? He said cool. Laugh
Yeah,
out
he said
loud.
cool.
All right.
He said cool.
And Yvonne just outed who you were.
Right.
And I do kind of appear, remember? So yeah, if you don't find me, I'm gonna find you.
He's enjoy your vacation.
Thank you so much.
She will. But
I sure
what
will.
I was trying to say was, after I threw my fabulous shade.
Oh man, it is like it was.
Cool off.
It was like a whole palm tree. Can't y'all see it?
I was trying to say we
Yeah.
cannot let the month go by without wishing Sissy a happy birthday. It is now her month. Last month was mine and Pastor's. Now it's her month. And she's crossing over to the fabulous and the one and only Sapphire. Yes. So, are you doing the crossover?
I am not, because I am gonna be. I have a conflict that day.
Oh, okay.
So I am not. But shout out to all of my sisters who are just crossing over, period, into whatever collective you're going into. Especially shout out to those to those women who are going from Diamond to Sapphire. I am looking forward to being in the Sapphire collective, women 50 to 59. Can I tell you, I don't feel it. I still feel like I don't know what. But I'm also like not 50. But I'm also grateful because, you know, to be able to be turning 50 and to just everything that's ahead and stuff. And also because I know I don't look 50. And
you
that
let them know, boo-boo. Let them know. Let them know.
That makes me look good. Makes me feel good anyway that I don't look 50 and I know I don't sound 50. Although I don't hear my voice and people always say, your voice is sound like a little girl. And I'm like, is it?
Oh, shoot.
I'm like, I sound fine. I sound like I've heard like an adult.
Right,
I
was
guess.
gonna say, I think you sound like an adult.
Thank you.
I'm just saying.
Grazie.
See, Lamar said you still young.
Thank you. So, so you're a diamond. So I am.
Diamond fire.
And y'all know, I shouted out enough here. I'm a member of the Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated.
Oh, now
1920. January 16th, 1920. So next year is my centennial for my sorority. Whoop, whoop. Me and Myra's. And the colors of Zeta Phi Beta are royal blue and white. So y'all know I got plenty of royal blue to just really do the most.
You gonna be over the top.
I'm gonna be doing the most. But I tell you, just get ready. I'm gonna be doing the most in 2020 because it's sorority centennial and also because I am just turning 50. So thank you, Rev, for that.
No doubt.
Shout outs.
No
that
doubt.
special shout out.
So y'all make sure. Oh, thank you, Lamar. Appreciate it.
Yes.
Yes, I'm not into no club. Well, I'm still with the Emeralds right now. I'm still in the good old 20s. But next year I'll be crossing over into the good old 30s.
Yes. Come through, Miss Phyllis. Hello, Ruby.
Let them know. So now I think we are officially done.
We are done. We are done.
I couldn't let it end without giving the shout out, man. It's the top of the month.
It is.
It's the top of the month. So
Thank you.
I had to let the folk know.
Thank you so much. Excuse me. So everybody, hopefully we'll see you around campus. Well, I won't, but Rev, maybe he'll see you around for over the next few days.
I'll probably see you guys.
Or come on Sunday, 6, 8, and 11. Pastor will continue on in the series. There's more, and you're not going to want to miss that because it was a very rich word this past Sunday. So, and he's just very excited about this because guess what? Because we're not really done. Guess what? The series is going to be something different. We're not going to tell you what it is because they'll probably pull it out the vault later.
It probably will be. It probably will be.
But it was going to be something different. And then I don't know what happened. Something happened. And then Pastor came and said...
What happened was Pastor said while I was out last week, he said the last sermon he did in October.
Oh, right,
that a lot
right.
of people was coming to him about that last part where he was talking about in John 10:10 about living an abundant life and like prosperity and expecting more. And he was saying a lot of people like was saying how much that really connected. He felt like he landed on something. So he felt like the Spirit was really moving the church towards that direction. So that's why we didn't like kind of extend it and kind of like birth from that and launch this series. There's more to actually like try to expound and really like.
And it's not just about abundance, like more money.
It's not
coming like that. It's not things like that kind of like tangible, like more.
It's really about expectation. Like why do we about expecting more from God, but also the challenge for us to even think in retrospect and introspect of what is our challenge intention with wanting more. Because sometimes we know that God does have more, and this kind of like what I'm preaching on tomorrow.
Oh yes, come through.
But
Come through on the stream at noonday.
I know, but I'll give a little snippet. It's really like helping us deal with this tension. Like, if God has more in abundance for us, then what is it about us that sometimes we feel that we can't even go to God to ask for more?
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like, we believe, and ironically, what I would argue is we believe that the world actually has more for us than God. You felt that?
I did.
So we'll
listen.
We'll go to the We'll talk about it tomorrow.
My soror, X to you, Myra, Director of Finance, to everyone else here at St. Paul. She was saying about something kind of in the similar vein, just like either I believe or I don't.
Well then, that sounds like fine line to me.
Is this or that? Sometimes people want to be all in this gray.
Right.
Nope. Here or here.
Right.
Which one is it? You choose.
Right.
I know what I choose.
I'm trying to see what Lamar said.
Oh, what did he say? Yes, we are done. It's been a pleasure to see you both. Yes, please pray for me. Oh, I have a crazy schedule. I have been MIA. Lamar.
Oh, okay. Indeed. Yes, sir.
Indeed. Yeah, you'll be time. You're back in time, just in time for the census work.
Right.
That we need. That we need your help and insight and your passion.
Right.
That's why I'm saying, Lamar,
Yes.
if you could help, because you obviously you mentioned it, and it's something that's here for you.
Right.
So we want people who are into something to help with it. So
Correct.
There's that. So folks, yes, we're gonna go because we keep
really
dragging
go.
on, and we need to lukewarm get you. Oops.
Oh, so y'all just gonna really just start preaching? That's what we're doing now. That's what we're doing now. We're just gonna keep dropping bars. That's really what we're gonna do.
Lukewarm gets you spit out of his mouth.
Choose. Alrighty.
Okay.
Well, I know I'm gonna choose you this day. I'm gonna choose you to get off.
Thanks for watching. See you around.
Have a great day, everyone.
You didn't do your piece.
Oh, peace.